10 amazing actors who died during filming movies, movie production. Film production is a risky business. Many actors have died while filming dangerous stunts or due to medical reasons. In this video, we have compiled top 10 amazing actors that died while shooting a film or movie production. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and share this video. Also, subscribe to our channel. Number 10. Jon Erik Hexum. There is a hazardous myth that firearms loaded with headlights are safe, despite the fact that headlights may cause significant damage when shot at close range. This was Jon Erik Hexum's fate on the CBS action set Cover Up Adventure series, in which he portrayed a CIA operative working as an undercover model. While filming delays, Hexum began to play Russian roulette with a .44 Magnum full of blanks. When the pistol went off, it was directly up against his temple, shooting the wadding from the blank into Hexum's skull and causing a major brain bleed. Hexum was finally taken off life support after being pronounced brain dead on October 18, 1984. Number 9. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, one of the most recognizable cinema actresses of the century, is best remembered for her appearances in classic comedies such as Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Some Like It Hot, and The 7-Year Itch. Monroe was doing a picture when she died of a barbiturate overdose before production could resume with her. Something's Gotta Give was never finished, but the film was eventually assembled for a documentary called Marilyn, Something's Gotta Give. Number 8. Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi appeared in some of the most well-known horror films of all time, including Dracula, White Zombie, and The Black Cat. Yet he died of a heart attack while making one of the most infamously horrible movies of all time, Ed Wood's Plan 9 from Outer Space. Also, Lugosi had been recording occasional moments with Wood for different projects, and this material was eventually edited into Plan 9. To finish these sequences, Wood recruited his wife's chiropractor, who had no acting experience and didn't even resemble Bela Lugosi, to stand in for the famed actor by holding a cloak over his face. But it's also one of the numerous oddities that make Plan 9 from Outer Space so remarkable. Number 7. John Ritter. In the 1970s and 1980s, John Ritter rose to prominence as one of the protagonists on the ABC comedy Three's Company, and by the early 2000s, he had transitioned from TV Bachelor to TV Dad in another ABC sitcom, 8 Simple Rules, in which he played stern but affectionate father Paul Hennessy. During the second season of the program, Ritter became unwell owing to a cardiac condition known as aortic dissection, which was originally misdiagnosed as a heart attack. Ritter died later that day in a hospital, despite efforts to rescue him. Number 6. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman was a well-known actor who won an Oscar in 2006 for his performance in Capote. Sadly, after decades of abstinence, Hoffman relapsed into the drug addiction that had tormented him in his youth. And with only a week of production left on The Hunger Games: Mockingjay Part 2, the actor died after ingesting a combination of heroin, cocaine, amphetamines, and benzodiazepines. Director Francis Lawrence opted not to use CGI to finish Hoffman's performance, and Plutarch Heavensbee was instead written out of the parts that Hoffman had still to film. Number 5. Oliver Reed. Gladiator, Ridley Scott's historical epic, received a slew of Oscars in 2001, including Best Visual Effects. Reed died of a heart attack at the conclusion of the production, and his character's fate was changed so that rather than surviving, Proximo sacrifices himself to allow Maximus time to flee. To finish his remaining sequences, a body duplicate was utilized, and a CGI mask was put over the body double's face to give the impression that Reed was there. It was an Oscar-worthy impact, especially for the time, and Reed's final performance was powerful. Number 4. Vic Morrow. Vic Morrow died as a consequence of an on-set accident, which is certainly one of the most harrowing stories in the film business. Morrow was shooting Time Out, a Twilight Zone the movie episode, in which a bigot gets a taste of his own medicine as he is flung back in time and adopts the ethnicity of people he was prejudiced against. A chopper flying overhead was destroyed by adjacent pyrotechnic explosions and plummeted, dismembering Morrow and murdering 2 kid actors he was carrying during the scene. Several persons connected in the production, including director John Landis, were charged with involuntary homicide but were exonerated. Number 3. Paul Walker. Paul Walker was a fixture of the Fast and Furious franchise from the start, and his performances in the films lasted more than a decade. He played a variety of characters. Walker died 2 months into filming on Furious 7, when the driver of the Porsche he was in slammed into a lamppost and 2 trees at high speed. Following the disaster, Universal paused production to allow the cast and crew to grieve, and director James Wan to find out how to restructure the picture. They eventually used CGI to finish off Paul's story in the franchise with a memorial song at the end. Number 2. Heath Ledger. In the film The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger, who died of an accidental prescription drug overdose 6 months before The Dark Knight was released in theaters, did earn critical praise and the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. However, that was not Ledger's final role. Gilliam realized that Ledger's role would change once the actor died. His appearance, as well as the assistance of Johnny Depp, Jude Law, and Colin Farrell, allowed him to play the part in scenes that Ledger had yet to shoot. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus was completed with their assistance and became the final piece of Ledger's legacy. Number 1. Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son, plays the film's main role, Eric Draven, a rock singer who was raised from the dead to revenge his own murder and the death of his girlfriend. Actor Michael Massey shot a pretend gun at Lee in a scene. Later, when Eric arrives home to discover his fiancée being attacked, not realizing that the prop team had mistakenly left a fragment of a live bullet inside it, Lee was hit in the abdomen by a gunshot, and despite being taken to the hospital and enduring 6 hours of surgery, the wound claimed his life. Lee was just 28 years old at the time. That's a wrap of today's video. Which actor's death surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
This is your car.
My car?